So,
Yeah.
so Greenwich, you're here,
We're here.
and you want to go.
Wow, Westminster Squadron, in the right direction. Yeah, I should be going in. I should be going in.
No, it's finished now, then cable car. It has to go this way.
Yeah,
London Bridge is right by you.
Now, £8.25.
What do you want to
But
do?
I'm not Uber. Okay, Uber, Santa. Yes, we're going down Tower and then finish our Westminster.
Is it narrated?
Hmm?
They tell us where we are, or just
yeah,
like.
exactly. There's the guide on board. Guide.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. As you can see, we are now making our way up to Tower Pier. On our, when we leave these boats, leave these piers, sorry, we are required by law to give all the quick safety announcements, not to alarm anyone, just to oblige you with the boat we're travelling along today. The name of the vessel is a
over here again?
Oh, London. Tower of London.
Tower of London, right? Tower of London. Henry VIII. This is where he beheaded several of his wives. Tower of London.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're just coming into Tower.
I know you were saying just like, oh, try and have some stuff in, but it's nice to just go with friends. Yeah. No, they
Not one of ours. Which of the seagulls?
very nice.
I think it's called Moses.
Opportunity to see them, and we think it's a shame that he left to a mystery tour. I've been working afloat for the last 15 years, so I don't mind staying on the microphone and sharing a little bit of my local knowledge with you today. Guys. Other hand, I'm not much of a fan of talking to myself. I get enough of that from the wife at home. Get a show of hands if anyone would like a live commentary today. Hello, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll try my best to match that enthusiasm, but like I say, I'm not a professional. If I do get anything wrong, just keep it to yourself. Okay. I'll try my best, that's all I can do. And we'll start on your left-hand side, the large warship you see here. The camouflage isn't that good, so you won't miss it. Now this is the HMS Belfast. It's just this old concrete bridge really, but this wasn't the one that made it so famous. There's been over 2,000 years of London bridges on this site. They've fallen down, they've burnt down, they've been pulled down. The one before this was taken down, stone by stone, and sold to an American. It's over Lake Havasu in Arizona at the moment. There's 2 London bridges, one here in London and one in the Arizona desert. On the left-hand side, between the buildings here, you've got Southwark Cathedral. Inside here is the Harvard Chapel. It's possible. When he returned 3 years later, he was knighted as the first Englishman to circumnavigate the globe, and the Queen used all the golden jewels that he stole and completely bowed England out of its entire national debt. It's the first time in history that has ever happened. So we've got a pirate ship on the left for the kids. For the adults, on your right-hand side, just underneath the bridge here, up to visit, located just behind Borough Market, which is famous for its fresh fruit and flowers. Have a walk around the market and pop in here for a pint afterwards. Lots of history in the pub, built in 1615. This pub is over 400 years old. I'm using an open-topped theatre, so if it starts to rain and you've got standing tickets, you and all the actors will get wet. This is where we get the saying, the show must goes on, comes from. Only opened in the summertime because of the open top. They start their shows on the 23rd of Queen, shut by the police a few hours later. This bridge was violently swinging from left to right, but the architect Norman Foster said it had nothing to do with his design of the bridge, just the way Londoners walk apparently. You can see all the weights they strapped underneath and springs. now safe to walk across. On your right hand side, we have in 1710. Took him 35 years to complete the second largest unsupported dome in the world. If you're only in London for a few days, it's well worth a visit. One of the best things about the building, if you ask me anyway, is the Golden Gallery, the viewing platform at the very top. But please bear in mind, Friars Railway Bridge, the newest bridge to be built here in central London. Originally, this bridge was built for the 2012 Olympic Games. It got a nickname as the Useless Bridge, as it was completed in 2014. It's a fantastic job there. You might recognise it from a recent Mission Impossible. Then roof panels, they're all solar panels. They charge and supply about 50% of the energy used in that station. This road bridge is actually the lowest bridge we pass under town, I've proved. It even smelled so bad they had to close Parliament. And once it started to affect the politicians, that is when they decided to do something about it. They built this white Gothic style building here. Now when the previous Parliament building burnt down, they sent out for a competition for the best new design. This is that famous COVID nightclub, number 10 Downing Street. Lots of secret parties going on in there. On your left hand side we have the London Eye. 32 pods, one pod for every borough of London. That is actually how it gets its name, as the London Eye, because you're meant to be able to see all 32 of London's boroughs from the top on a clear day. The London Eye was only meant to be here for 10 years. This was meant to be a travelling attraction, taken down and put up somewhere else. But when they realised they could earn £250,000 a day, they decided to leave it here for as long as possible. I did hear a rumour that they used to call it the Wheel of Fortune in their main headquarters. The London Eye is now the second most popular place in the world to propose, the first being the Eiffel Tower in Paris. And it's you can even get married on the London Eye. It's turned into a bit of a craze at the moment, get married on the London Eye. I would not recommend it, marriage that is. It's absolutely skinning me, but if you really want to, you can get married on the London Eye. You get 2 round trips on the second rotation. They'll stop it at the very top for 60 seconds for the I-dos, and as we can all see from here, it's slowly downhill from that point on. Take it from there. On your right hand side, we have got the Palace of Westminster. Can we all see Big Ben? That's it, let yourselves go. We've had a few right answers there. No, we can't see Big Ben. Big Ben is only the name of the 13.5-ton bell that sits in the tower. The tower itself is called the Elizabeth Tower. The name Big Ben comes from Benjamin Hall. He was the Commissioner of Works on the site. He was a very large gentleman, very loud. They say he resembled the bell very well, and that's how it got the nickname Big Ben. And we're very thankful his name wasn't Richard, I don't think it would have stuck so well. The tower at the back there is the Victoria.